Hi everyone, Brian from AV Consulting here, and today's video, recorded in May 2023, is super important. Why? Because starting July 2023, Google is retiring Universal Analytics and replacing it with GA4. If you haven't migrated yet, don't worry, it's never too late. So in this video, we'll walk you through using Tag Manager to migrate all your Shopify data to GA4. I'll give you an overview, but feel free to jump ahead if you've already got Tag Manager or GA4 installed. First up, we'll create a Tag Manager account. So you just simply need to go to tagmanager.google.com, create an account, and it'll give you two snippets that you need to install on your website. So we go to our Shopify website here, go to our themes, and click on Edit Code. I already have it open here. And you just need to paste your Google Tag Manager code in the head section of the theme.liquid file. So this is the script tag of Tag Manager that is installed within the head section of the website, and if you scroll down you can see that we have also installed the no script tag within the body section of the website. You can click on save and save this. So if you're using the Dawn theme, the name of the file that you need to edit is theme.liquid, but if you're using other themes, you might want to consult your developer documentations to see if you can find the file that you need to edit. Okay, once you saved, the Tag Manager will run on every page of your website, but it won't work on the checkout page. So we need to add the code there too. Go back to your Shopify dashboard, click on Settings, go to Checkout, and add the Tag Manager header snippet script to the order status page. You can just paste it here. Okay. So with Tag Manager installed on your Shopify site, we'll now create a GA4 account and connect it to the Tag Manager. Create a GA4 account and grab the tracking code and create a new tag in Tag Manager. So once you create the GA4, it'll give you a tracking code where you can just simply go to Tag Manager, Tags, click on New, and we want to create a GA4 configuration tag and paste the measurement ID here, the measurement ID that you copied from GA4. And we want this tag to fire on all pages of our website. And we click on Save and save this configuration tag. So I've already created one, so I will not save this one. With that, GA4 is installed on all the pages of your website and we're good to go. And okay, here's where things get interesting. GA4 uses events to measure conversions, and we'll need to add some custom codes to set these events up. Don't worry, I'll provide the link in the description for all the codes that we will use in this video. Copy the first code and paste it on the main product.liquid page of your website. It'll be something like this over here. And yep, that's it. And we also need to copy a second code and paste it again in the checkout page of our website. And it needs to be above the Google Tag Manager code. So as you can see here, this is the Tag Manager code, and these are the codes that we will paste here. I don't know why it's giving me 500 or okay, no problem. Just need to paste it there and click on Save. You don't need to do anything else. I've already saved it, so I will head back to Google Tag Manager to set up our tags and triggers. So first off, we need to create variables. We head to the variable section. If you don't know what I'm doing, don't worry about it. It's just follow the instructions and name everything as I do. Basically, what we're doing is we're telling Tag Manager to go into the codes that we added to our website and look for the data we need. So we need to create a new variable. We start with this one, items DLV. We create a new, and we want this to be a data layer variable. And the name for this will be e-commerce dot items. You need to set it exactly as this or it won't work, and click on save. What I will not save it, I will just show it to you that you know how it looks like. As you can see here, it's data layer variable, and the data layer variable name is e-commerce.items. We will create another one, a new one for shipping. We will name it shipping DLV. As you can see here, it's e-commerce.shipping. The data layer variable name is e-commerce.shipping, and it's a data layer variable. We will create another one for tags. As you can see here, it's e-commerce.tags. And here's a little cheat for you. I named this one transaction ID random number because we can use a random number for a transaction ID. We can also use the built-in transaction ID in Shopify, but this one's easier for me. So this one is a variable and it's a random number variable. Name it transaction ID and transaction ID random number and save it. Now we need to add value DLV. As you can see, data layer variable e-commerce.value, and we have what else do we have? Nothing. That's it. Okay, now we're ready to go to set up our triggers. As you can see here, we have 3 different triggers. This one's a test. Okay, so we have view item trigger, purchase event trigger, and add to cart trigger. So we start with add to cart trigger. Okay, as you can see here, it's a custom event where you can just click here and choose custom event from here. And the name of that event is add to cart. So we have the event's name here, add to cart, and it will click on all custom events and add to cart trigger its name, and we'll save it and close it. And now we click on view item trigger, or you will actually click on the new over here, but I will click on view item trigger. And this one is a custom event trigger as well, and I've named it view item test events. Okay, so you just copy the same thing that I wrote it down here because it doesn't matter anyway. Just name it exactly as I did. And as you can see here, I set this trigger to fire on some custom events, and that event contains test underline event. Just save it, and we can create the purchase event trigger directly from tags. Let me show you that as well. We go back to tags, and we will you will create a new tag, but I will show you on the one that I've created before. So I open this one. This is our purchase tag. So when this tag fires, it'll send an event to GA4, that contains all the e-commerce information that we have from that purchase. So as you can see here, this is a GA4 event tag. You can choose it from here. And we will use the configuration tag that we installed on our website. The event's name is purchase, and these are the things that we need: currency, transaction ID, value, tax, shipping, items, coupon. Pay attention to these parameters that we have here, because you have to spell them exactly as they are right now. And currency, transaction ID, value, and items are necessary, but other metrics are optional. So for currency, our shop is located in New Zealand, so we will use New Zealand dollar, but you can change it to the currency that your shop uses. For transaction ID, we will click on this and choose transaction ID random number that we created. For value, we will use the value DLV that we created, and for tax, we will use tax DLV. For shipping, we will use shipping DLV, items DLV, and coupon DLV that we created before. And you can also check this box over here that send e-commerce data to data layer. For trigger, we can click over here and add a new one directly from the tag. So we created item view trigger and add to cart trigger, but we haven't added the purchase trigger yet. So this will be a custom event, and the event's name will be purchase. Some custom event contains purchase, and that's it. We will name it purchase event trigger and save it. And okay, that's it. You can name the tag anything that you like and save it. And now we create the add to cart tag. This one also sends a event to GA4, Google Analytics GA4 event tag, and we will use the GA4 configuration tag that we added. The event's name is add to cart. We need value, currency, and items. That, as I stated before, we are using New Zealand dollar here. And the trigger will be add to cart trigger that we created before. You can see here that you can add it from here, or you can create a new one over here. Okay, we'll save it. And now for the last one, we will add the item view tag. So it's also a GA4 event, and the configuration tag is the one that we set up before. Event's name is view item, currency NZD, value. Actually, when a visitor views an item in our store, it doesn't have a value for us. So I've added the value 0 here. You can change it to adjust it to the value that each item view has for you. And items will be items DLV. And that's it. You will add the view item trigger and publish or submit the container that we have right now, and your conversion tracking on Shopify will be ready. It might take up to 24 hours for changes to appear in GA4, but they could show up sooner. So if you run into any issues or need assistance, just drop us a message through the website, linked below, and we'll help you set up conversion tracking in GA4 for free. Don't forget to subscribe. Have an awesome day, and see you next time.